Kapa, ne Carib support Uganda.
Wamunne, CTV, don't blink.
Run for the girl child education, indeed. That is indeed a beautiful initiative, because many times we think, or society has made it seem, that the girl child does not deserve a seat on the table, and therefore education is not a priority to them. Otherwise, today we are going to be discussing and looking into the Run for the Girl Child Education. And of course, this is the first of its kind. And of course, the money that will be got will be put towards people, or the people, to the ladies or to the girls that have not been able to complete fees or tuition due to the fact that they cannot afford it. Well, joining me at the center of this conversation is none other than Mr. Balijaya Afan, and he is the head of marketing and public relations at the Islamic University in Uganda. That is the females campus. And then I am joined by Sharik Nandagire, and she's the assistant public relations officer. Thank you so much, lady and gentlemen, for joining us this morning. I'm very excited because I'm one person who is always advocating for the girl child. So when I see such an initiative, I know that we are talking and action is actually being done.
That is so amazing.
Yes.
And we appreciate CTV. It has given us a hype, a hand, and freely, by the way.
Okay.
So we appreciate CTV for supporting the girl child education and the initiative for the run.
Absolutely.
That is so amazing.
Okay, so I need to understand, what are the objectives of this particular run?
Okay, you know, when COVID came, it hit very many people. And for that reason, many parents were crying foul fees, and many students were dropping out. So the management, the director, Dr. Madin, and the management of IUI Females Campus, they sat down and they looked for a solution. And that solution was to make sure that maybe we participate in this run, we prepare a run that can help to raise tuition fees for, actually there are 352 girls.
Okay.
352. You can imagine.
Yes.
Some are in 4th year, 3rd year, 2nd year, and some were in 1st year. They had a dream of joining campus. They had a dream of completing their campus, their studies, but for that reason that they cannot afford tuition, they had to drop out. And we said that no, you shouldn't drop out. Let's try as much as we can to see that we can raise your tuition through preparing such kind of an event.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was this? Is this particular event running under a particular theme? And I'll pose this to you, the public relations officer.
Actually, the theme that we are running under is Run for Girl Child Education. It is mainly our theme because it is our first edition. So maybe during our second edition, we'll be able to get another theme. But as for now, we have the Run for Girl Child Education.
Okay, I know he highlighted and said that the funds that are actually going to be collected will be able to go to cater for the tuition fees of the students, of the ladies that have not been able to cater for themselves. So is it only at university education, or are we looking at also girl children that are in primary, that are in secondary, or it's only a campus initiative?
No, currently we are looking at the campus initiative.
Okay.
Yes, we are first of all looking at the 352. Maybe as time comes, we can expand to the other girl child. But as of now, we are looking at the university students that are not going to be able to complete their education.
So basing from the fact that when you started this particular program, what kind of response have you been getting from the public?
Basically, the public has been receptive enough, I can say, because it is the first of its kind, and at least the numbers are turning up. So we want to thank the public for turning up and for supporting the cause, that is the Run for Girl Child Education. Yes, it has really been good.
So as head of marketing, are there some challenges that you have come across as you campaign for this particular first edition? It's being the first of its kind, I'm very sure that you've come across some challenges. What are some of these challenges?
Yeah, there are very many challenges. You know, some sponsors, since, you know, we are living in a world of symbiotic relationships. Okay. You gain, I gain. So when you find those ones that do not look at the symbiotic relationship, like CTV and others that came on board to support. But the main challenge that we are facing as the team for the Run for Girl Child Education is that when you approach a sponsor to come on board, they ask, is it the first time? And you say, yes, it's the first time. They expect more numbers. And they say they won't gain because they are looking at marketing. They're looking at marketing their brands and products. They are not looking at it in the window of social cause, because this is a social cause. In social cause, you don't mind about the profits. You are giving out for charity. And charity doesn't look at profits.
Yes.
It looks at how you are helping the other individual who needs your help. And so that's a challenge. Another challenge is that many of our local people, they don't understand the initiative of running or collecting some funds for a reason. They look at, how am I going to win? Some can call you and be like, are there gifts that you're going to win? And you're like, yeah, there's some companies that have decided to, maybe to bring in some gifts, but this is a social cause. For the corporate entities, they're also crying of poverty. And now our hope remained at looking at the government. We're also looking at the government to see that we can be helped, because for the corporate entities, corporate businesses, they are looking at how they're going to gain from that. They're saying the taxes are high, and getting 50 millions out of their pockets to insert in the social cause, it's kind of difficult and hard.
Okay.
So the people that we've approached for the purpose of advertising, and they have allowed to advertise for us for free, we appreciate.
Yes.
Those that have not, that are looking for money, we pray that next time for the second edition, we get enough money, and we prepare in time that we can give them money so that you can, because sometimes people do not understand the weight of having someone who needs support and is looking at you straight in the eyes. And it's like, are you going to leave me? And students do not understand that even the university runs on tuition.
Yes.
And are like, but we are not eating like we're in boarding section. But they forget that we pay the lecturers. We pay the service providers for the services. But you leave them as young students and you look for the solution to help them.
Okay.
And so it's what you're doing. But we have gotten many hindrances about that.
Okay.
So we are crying for the corporate entities, government, to come and aid people. Because the problems that came across, we all suffered. Corona came, it hit us all, and what? We should help each other. We should go back to the social norms, since we are also celebrating the cultural stuff there, and we should go back to the social norms where we used to help each other.
Okay,
from
absolutely.
different angles.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So time is not on our best side, but as we wrap up the conversation, before I even get your last remarks, Sharika, and I'll pose this to you. You know, you are a lady. Would you say, why did you decide to choose running as the activity? I mean, not very many of us are physical. So why did you choose to instead have a run for the girl child education, and let's say not have games and it's just a run?
We actually sat down and had meetings. We looked at different activities that we would do and would gather people to support the cause. But literally, we thought of car washing, but due to the fuel prices, majority of car owners have parked them home.
Okay.
So we thought of other sports activities like
Kwepena.
yes, Kwepena and all that. But then we thought these corporate people
may not want to be seen Kwepenary.
Yes. So we thought of something decent and fun at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yes. So that's why we came up with the initiative of the Run for Girl Child Education.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So as we wrap up the conversation, what are your last remarks? What would you like the viewer to know this morning?
I would actually thank CTV for the air. I thank you for supporting the Girl Child Initiative. I thank everyone that has come on board to support us, and I call upon everyone to come and join us as we run for the Girl Child Education. It is going to be there this Sunday, 22nd of May. You can come one, come all. you inform a friend to tell a friend, you're all welcome.
Everyone, the singles, the married,
Yes.
those that are divorced, that
Yes.
it's complicated. Any last remarks that you have?
Okay, my last remarks will be maybe letting people know that the run, since we are the females campus,
Yes.
it's not for only females.
Only ladies, yes.
Yes, so even gentlemen can come. You can come with your wife. You can come if you're single. You can come and creating that conversation and maybe making our network grow big. So you can come and be part of that, and we've actually invited CTV
Absolutely.
to come and be part
I will
of the
be part
event.
of that run.
Inshallah.
For
So
those that think that I am not physically stable, I am going to be part of
they
that
should
run.
come and you compete.
Absolutely.
That is very amazing. So I appreciate the people that have given us support, that have supported the Run for the Girl Child Education, and maybe reminding them that the kids run 20, 30 and 50, just like the way you see. If you have a collar shirt like me and the cap, that's 50 for the collar shirt, 30, and for the collarless shirt, that's
neck.
20, round neck. Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for allowing to be part of Sunrise at Sea this morning.
You're
Absolutely.
welcome.
It's very important that even while we continue to talk the aspect of empowering the girl child, that we actually walk the talk. Now, universities like IU are actually going out of their way to make sure that they walk the talk. So what are you doing about it? Head on, and it's very important. And if you want details in relation to the Run for the Girl Child Education, this particular advert that we're going to play after here will be able to give you all the details you need, how you can pay, where to go, how to come dressed. It's going to be a beautiful event. So why do you want to miss it? Come, let's empower the girl child together. And that wraps up what I had for you today on this special edition of Run for the Girl Child Education.
University mu Uganda Females Campus Kaboja etegese oludduka lwe batumye Run for Girl Education olugendo kubera okusande nga 22 May 2022 okutandika ku ssaawa emu paka ssaawa mukaaga ez'omutuntu abaddusi bakudduka kilomita 9 zokka. Sente zinaava mu ludduka luno zijja kuyamba bawala 352 abatasobodde kumalako campus, era nga kiti egula emitwalo 5 ya platinum, mitwalo 3 gold, silver mitwalo 2, era nga zitundibwa King Fahad Plaza Ground Floor, Kampala Campus, Mbale Campus ne Arua Campus. Okumanya ebisingawo kuba essimu 0704 741 369 oba 0776 360 170. Oludduka lwa Run for Girl Education luteereddwamu ssente Polo Freight Forwarders, Wakiso Giants, Hillwater, Fatty Flair Makeup ne Carib Support Uganda.
Wamunne CTV. Don't blink.